guest inside the mindset of the.
Hello, on air. This is Alicia Stringer here, and we were putting our team together last minute, and Valerie's saying I don't make any sense today.
Sorry.
It's okay, because I think sometimes we get an overload with all this information of there's a new launch coming out and new products and then new people coming out. We just had an awesome hangout last week, and I was so excited to have Tracy come out and share some really golden nuggets from us. And she built teams, and she probably didn't even realize what she was doing along the process. And then when we're going back and analyzing it, or evaluating what she did, is getting inside of what's inside the team builder formula to see that's what she did. So now that's how we can do it and duplicate it. So today we're going to talk about getting inside that team mindset and reviewing some of the things that she had today. So Keisha's coming on. She's refreshing her computer, and so we're excited to have a couple of our other mompreneur guests here today. So I'll go over to you, Valerie, and share a little bit inside of our team builder
You know what?
mindset action we got to take today.
Okay. Yeah. Just I'm gonna have kids asking me for bananas in a second here. Okay. Pattern interrupt. He's coming.
We'll come back.
Take him with a banana. But quickly. Yeah, it's really about how to have the mindset of a team leader, like how to really. We're going to be talking today about that, about how to really be, for those of you that, and it could be either, if you do something where you have a team, it could also be something. Oh, here we go, banana. All right, it's the banana intro.
Okay, go get your bananas. It is all about watching those posts that. I gotta shut off Facebook. That seeing from example of the confidence that those team leaders have, and so just coming out from the last hangout, last night was a preview and a sample of some of the team leaders that can come on, and each of them have profound stories. And Paul shows, just confidence of why he's so successful, and it is all about the team. And it's funny, I had some comments that it was even more confident than David was, as he was going through and giving some examples. So some examples of the mindset of a team leader is one I just listed as confidence. And going through some of the modules of what's offered is so powerful to see the mindset that comes out. Because in one of the modules, I think it's 2, before they go into all the principles, is talking about your mindset, your vision of what you're going to, what you have to have in your core concepts of who you are and your beliefs. So that brings out all that confidence in there. So I hope Valerie got on the bananas ready now, so she can give some insights of what is I guess we're looking for qualities of how we can get inside of our mindset to be that team leader and producer.
Okay. Yeah, great. And first of all, I just want to draw people's attention. If you'll see, there's the button below this hangout right now where you're watching this. There, I want to bring you to your awareness, because there's literally a time clock ticking as we speak. There is something very powerful that's happening on Saturday, and we're going to be talking about a lot of this right here, right now. And there's going to be literally hours where we've got some of the top. Basically, the top leaders in team building are going to be doing a very special live training this Saturday, and access to it is going quickly. And in order to register, in order to grab your spot to register for that, and to even just take a look at it quickly, click on that link, and you'll be able to register for that for Saturday. It's very, very, very powerful. We're going to get into bits and pieces of it right here. So. To have I'm just going to get into some very basic stuff, and that is, and it's something that was raised just actually last night, Alicia was talking about it, but to have for them, and this is something that also applies whether or not you have a team. It could even be applying simply if you're a coach and you're coaching people. This can also apply if you have a product. You have a product that you're selling because you need to inspire in people.
I need more bananas.
More bananas. Okay, you go bring me the bananas, honey. More belief in, and the word is belief. Belief that they can do it. One of the most powerful things and the most powerful leaders in teams is really inspiring in their team the belief that they can do it. Or if it's a product that you're selling, belief that that product is going to get the results that they want. Belief. Thank you, sweetheart. Belief.
Banana.
Yes, bananas. Belief that you are, if you're coaching someone, that they can actually do what it is that you're talking about, and that's really the most powerful thing, because if your teams don't believe that they can do it, that they can actually succeed, then they won't take any action. We all talk about duplication for everybody that's in the world of wanting to really help people to succeed, and it really is. And this is why we have this hangout. This is why we originally started this hangout, because it is all about mindset. No matter what your business is, it is 90% mindset. It really is, and then everything else follows from there. They're going to be talking about specific things that people do, so that in order to really, how do you do that? Like, how do you get your team to believe in themselves? How do you do it so that you can actually have the ability to expand and have your team be able to do things on their own without you working more in your business, right? And it really starts with belief inside. You have to believe yourself of what is possible, believe in yourself, believe in what you can do as a leader, because it really is the mindset of the leader that then helps other people to see that leader within themselves. And again, they're going to get into this in a lot more detail, specifically how do you do that, and techniques and tricks and all of that, and how to do it, and even more delve deeply on this mindset. We just want to sort of give you a concept of that. And for me, the biggest piece that I got is vision, to see the vision of what's possible in the future and to believe that you can do it. And that's something Tracy did talk about last week. It was how to do that, and then how to use systems so that you can make that happen in a way where your life, you're still living the dream while you're helping your team live the dream. Because a lot of folks out there, I don't know if your experience, but my experience in the past is if you start helping people one-on-one, right, to do this, that oftentimes your phone blows up, your email blows up, your time blows up, and you're not necessarily getting the results that you want. And there's tricks to it. There's tricks to it, and that's what's going to happen on Saturday. So if you click that link below, and you can get a lot more information. But the most powerful part, starting with, because there's how to transfer that, but it's really about how to believe in yourself. You have to truly, honestly believe what's possible for you. And we talk about that all the time, of how do we get there, what do we do, and what are the techniques within the reading and the audio, and then there's taking it to the next level of how do you communicate that with your team. But step one is you've got to have it inside. You've got to have your own belief, you've got to have your own vision, and it has to be real to you. It can't be something that's faked. It's got to be something that you're constantly working on and constantly growing, so that you can actually naturally convey it to your team using the techniques and everything else that they're going to be talking about Saturday. I mean, that's 5 hours of information that we can't get into here, but we want to give to you here today a starting point for that, so that you can really absorb. When you click on that link and you register, you can absorb even more of what is coming down and the information that you can have for yourself in your life, in your business, and that's where I am at the moment.
Awesome. Yeah, let's hear it from Keisha over there.
Yeah, she's very organized, much more organized than me.
Yeah, I love how these are bringing out the core concepts to all these principles that are coming out.
Hello, ladies. Yes, how are you? I'm glad to be on with you, lovely ladies, today, sharing this information with our viewers on, what, like Valerie said, having the belief, and the reason why we came together to help people with that, because our belief system is improving and growing and daily, and that's how we're having the success that we're having. One of the things with that belief system is confidence, because once you really have confidence in yourself and you believe in yourself, that is what's going to increase that belief system, increase it. So the more and more belief that you have, the more that you can help others also improve on their belief system. Um, One of the things, I did a blog recently about ways to, have that, boost that self-esteem, to become more believer in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in your vision, believe in what you are putting out there? And it really, like Valerie says, has to start first with you. And which is why we always talk about how to improve that with the Inner Circle audios, with the reading, and when you surround yourself with a group of people like we have done that actually help you with that process. I mean, sometimes when you have days where you just don't think you can get it done, I have phenomenal women like Alicia and Greta and Valerie, where we constantly support each other and truly, truly believe in each other's success. We help each other, and we applaud each other with the big and small successes. And if you don't have that, it makes it more difficult to truly, truly believe, because you always have people around you, doubters, and that helps to increase those self-limiting beliefs that you might have, the ones that pop up every now and again. So it's important to surround yourself with people that have the same goals as you. I mean, maybe not specifically the same goals, but goals along the same path that you are on, and connect with yourself with people who have had success in those areas. Very, 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 very important. Very important, because we all know there are life issues, things that happen around us, some things that we don't have control over. But if we have our mind in the right place, focus on the right things, you will have success and you will achieve those things, and you can help others to achieve, because that's when you have your greatest success, when you can help others achieve those things that they need to achieve. You help them solve problems. So ladies, for right now, that's all I have. I don't want to, Alicia, I'll pass it back to you.
That's awesome. When you relate to yourself, and you just have to really immerse and surround yourself with that. I love how we're learning. We kind of keep adding on what we learn, and I like these the team building principles that's introduced in this formula, because it goes through what are your core concepts that you need to make sure you have, and it develops from there. And it's like then we have to add on those principles. And when you understand what principles are, they're just different like foundations that each of them build on. Just like each person in a team has certain skills that they bring to the table, and just like each of us has certain skills that we can be, we have excelled on, or maybe that we focus on, and we all can bring to the table. And I think that's part of understanding that team building formula is getting the part of the principles down of these different laws and keep building on each other's. And it seems like if you don't get one, the next one will build on the next one, and you'll get it as you go through the concept. So learn more about it on Saturday. I'm excited. It's going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on out, and Greta, she's able to come out and share some of your insights.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know if all of us had the opportunity to really introduce you guys to who we are and what we're all about. I mean, this has just been an incredible journey here, and I am super excited about Saturday and everything that you ladies, I should say, just laid out for you watching right now. It's pretty exciting. I mean, it just blows my mind how much value is given. I mean, last night's webcast that we had, just I mean, it just seriously blows my mind how much value is dropped for free. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, when you want, and I do believe that they do have access to that webcast, the recording, do they not?
Yes.
Is it
It's
so
still
if
up.
they so if they click the link below, that is where they will access. Will they be able to access that there, or should we just post
I
that?
think so. When you go to the link, you'll be able to put in your email to go to the ebook, and inside the ebook, it should have a link to get access to the Saturday training.
Yeah,
And within the email follow-ups, they may send you the live cast from Monday, the follow-up from that. So
perfect.
remember in your emails to remind people to watch the live training on that.
Perfect. Thank
Always.
you, Alicia. Yeah, I mean, because you don't want to miss out on that. I mean, we constantly, I mean, this truly is a journey. Life is a journey in itself, and if you're just getting started, or you've been doing this for a while, and you're jumping from training to training and learning and all these different things, it's just, it's what I've found is so helpful about being in this community is that I don't have that desire. I just look in my back office, and if I don't know where to find something, I know there's people. There's women right here. I can ask Alicia or Keisha or Valerie. I can reach out to these women and just say, where do I find this? And I don't they don't shoot me another link to some other training from some other organization or company. We have it all. I mean, this is essentially, if you are looking to build a business, maybe you have a business already, and you need to learn these things on how to build a team, and how to be that leader that you so desire, that is deep down in there, and you've just got to awaken that leader within yourself. This is it. Like, it's here. It honestly, this is, I mean, it's just, I like to go from what we just experienced last night, and what they dropped last night, to knowing what's going to happen on Saturday. I just know before I even see it or experience it for myself that it is going to be, I mean, transformational. Transformational. It's unbelievable. And I love that, Keisha, and how you spoke about just the belief within yourself and everything, and how important that is. I mean, that's why we're here. That's why we have this hangout, is to help you, create those shifts within yourself, to just tap into that leader that's within you already, and to help you with your mindset. It's about committing to yourself. I mean, it's about going within yourself and just actually tapping into what you already have within there, inside of yourself. It is there, and you're here to make a difference in a big way. I mean, and it starts with small steps, right? It's those small little successes along the way that make, my little one's upset. So I might have to hop off here, but I just 4 things that I wrote down. As I always like to take notes, because these women inspire me as they share, and I'm sure they've inspired you. And just listening to their words, and even hearing them take each other's thoughts and grow with what they're saying, and it's just, it's amazing. So I was sitting here taking notes, and one of the things that's so important is, just like any relationship that you have, I mean, the number one relationship is the relationship that you have with yourself, within yourself. And you have to nurture that. You have to nurture your soul. You have to nurture that source within yourself, that love. And that in itself is a journey. I mean, we're constantly changing and shifting, and you need to commit to that, just like you need to commit to other relationships, whether you have a spouse or like somebody, a child, your children. Like, you commit to to nurturing that part of yourself. And that's when you start to really grow. Is when you start to actually make that decision and commit to yourself. And that helps you when things get hard and difficult. So yeah, number one is just realizing that you are love. And number two is the next step is awakening the abundance that is out there for you. And number three is discovering what you truly desire, because without that self-love and that awakening and actually realizing that we live in a world of abundance, I don't know if you can really truly figure out what you desire until you really tap into that. And then number four is just magnetizing that. Just it evolves. It starts to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what's important as well about building that team, is taking those small dreams and those desires and watching them grow as you go along this journey. So I'm excited for Saturday, and I gotta feed my little one here, so I'm gonna eat myself out. And thank you, ladies, for sharing as always. I love being here with you guys.
Thank you so much, Greta.
Powerful, powerful. And that's where it starts, that little tiny team that you have, whether it's one person or yourself, and how you're going to grow that. And I think that's how, really how Dave was trying to show us, we didn't know there was another way to build your business than to walk around and say, hey, you look like a sharp person. Keep your options open. I have never used that phrase, honestly. I mean, like, you might like this stuff, I'm just like playing it blank. But it's until you have that one person and then they go and create that team, and then you realize, wow, I don't know the people that they just brought in, and I'm getting commissions from I don't know where, and then you're like, where are my teams all over the world? I got some in Australia, I've got some, I don't know where. I still don't know where some of my team is. and that's the duplication that we want to teach you, where you don't feel like you have to be like that one person connected anymore. Like, just like Greta says, you're reaching out into abundance. And I love, sharing those core values. We got to start somewhere, and then how you're going to duplicate it and use those different laws and stuff you're going to learn on Saturday. I'm excited to put it all together. There's some things to think about. Of course, we're on the mindset as you're building your team. Things are going to happen that are going to stop you. And just like if you've lost your entire team, how do you build that up? And what if you've got a team and you see them working hard and they're not getting any results? What are you going to do to help them build that up? So there's some core issues and concepts that are going to be discussed that really will tap into change your mindset and look on how you approach different things. And I think that's very powerful on that. So I want to bring out anybody else for the last time. So I know we like to keep these little hangouts short and sweet, so you can go ahead and grab your ebook below and go ahead and dive into the information and get ready for Saturday. If you have any questions, reach out to us on helping you make decisions on helping your team grow.
Yeah, I just want to let folks know, in case you're wondering, it's so funny, so many people, it's like, I'm not going to click the button because I don't know what's there. Click that button, because I'm telling you, it's right now, it's $7 to attend for 5 hours of training. And that's going to go up. And by the time you watch this, it might be $17. But I'm just saying, before it goes up, and because it's going to keep going up, click on it now so that you can access it now while it's at this insanely, I can't believe they're doing this, but they are, so there we go. But it's only $7. So just click there and get it. And the training, this is something, it's not taught anywhere else. It really isn't. We're giving you a piece to sort of like prepare you in there for what's in there, but it's not taught anywhere else. It really isn't. And it's transformational. This is like about, you know, for taking somebody that maybe you're already making $30,000 a month. How do you get from there to $100,000 a month and more? I mean, it's folks that actually are at that level that are going to be training. And stuck is stuck from wherever you're at. Doesn't matter where it's at, you know. And the idea is, and this is just one of the core things that we got. Make sure that you check your email so that you can get access to what we're talking about last night's hangout. And there might be another one coming up in a few days as well, prepping for this on Saturday. The key is believing, having that belief in yourself and in your vision, and really conveying that to your team. It's a core. How to do that, how to do it in a way that keeps your life, how to do it in a way that you're not hand-holding people, but they're getting better assistance than they would. You know, Dave actually talked about this last night. It was interesting about how he did this experiment to hold people's hands to see what happens if I just one-on-one work with people, right? And he just taught them everything he was, you know, everything he was doing one-on-one, took them by the hand, right? And the people that he took them by the hand one-on-one did not do any better. There were people that he wasn't taking by the hand one-on-one, and was just was just getting his information in a bigger way, in a way that they're going to teach you how to do that on Saturday. They'll talk about it, but was just doing it in a leveraged way, and talking about and conveying that mindset as well. And that person just went off and did it and got insane results. So it actually doesn't help to hold people by the hand one-on-one. Just doesn't. So what do? A lot of people, I'm sure that's what you're doing. You feel like, okay, I've got something, I'm going to help them with their questions one-on-one, and he doesn't do that. I mean, if you have a team, a massive team of people, like you said, Alicia's got people, she doesn't even know who they are, right? She's making money for people, she doesn't even know who the heck they are, right? And that's, I mean, but she's still able to affect them in a bigger way. And what's being taught on Saturday is how to do that. But it does start, key number one of applying it is having that belief in yourself and having your vision and all the stuff of all our hangouts of what we do to have that, and then you can take that and apply it to the next level of how to really help other folks with it. But if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe in your vision and you don't believe what is possible, that like Greta says, that abundance is there. Access that abundance, access the ability of what it is that you can create, access all of that. If you don't have that inside of you, you're not going to be able to convey it to your team. Yeah, it's not going to be possible. So it's prerequisite to have that, and then the rest of it of how to do it, it's all coming down. But it's like $7, guys. So if you're serious about your business, and I think you're here, you're a Millionaire Mindset Hangout, you have a dream of at least making $1 million in your life. If you're serious, you can find $7 to go and watch this and make the time to do it. So just saying, it's a mindset thing too. Because if you want your team to grow, you've got to be able to say, I'm going to take the steps of what it takes in my life to be where I need to be to grow. So, and there's always more to learn. Always, always, always. Like even stuff that I have access to before, going through it again even, the information is so powerful. I went through, first I was going to thank Greta. I'm going to thank you publicly right now because I actually did speak to her one-on-one. There's certain people you will have in your life you will speak to one-on-one, and I spoke to her one-on-one last night. But we're leaders, and we're masterminding, and I was able to break through a barrier that I had in my life of a lot of stuff that she talked about today about how to apply this in your life, because there's always going to be a barrier. There's going to be that next level of what's getting in the way of your next level of success. What is it? And when you open yourself up to growing, you'll find so much more beauty and power within you, and you'll really be able to access the abundance and realize what's possible in your life of what you can do, because we are all such powerful beings. We just don't know it, we don't get it, and a lot of that is conveying to other people what is possible for them too, that you're actually no better than they are. I'm no better than anybody. Alicia's not better, even though she does really well. Keisha, we're no better than you. We may be succeeding already, but we're no better than you. You can do the same. You can do the same. It's a choice and it's a decision. It's a choice and it's a decision. That's the only difference. That's really the only difference. The choice, the decision, and taking action. So I'm hopping
Yeah.
off.
Valerie, I wanted to just piggyback off of what you ladies were saying, what you were saying more specifically. The other piece to that abundance mindset and that having an attitude of gratitude, believing in yourself, is also, like Valerie was saying, knowing your worth and then having that value and giving that value away, because it's not going to hurt you. It's going to just help you. And that's what I really, truly, truly love about the leaders in this community that we're associated with and affiliated with. The hangout that Greta spoke about and Valerie spoke about last night, how David Wood, he gives so much of himself because he understands that he's already at a certain level. He wants to help other people, which is why we're here, which is why we do this every week, because what we're learning, we want to pass that on to you so that you now learn and you can then pass it on to your team and that your customers trust you. So that when you say, listen, I have this that's going to help you, like you're listening to us right now, we're telling you we have something that's going to help you, they're going to just do what we're asking you to do, which is click on the link below and get that information that's going to help you be more powerful, be more confident, and have others believe in you because you know and believe in the value that you have, and they trust you. So guys, don't hold back anymore because, I mean, the value that they are giving is like 1,000 times worth the $7 or $17 that it costs. I so trust these people, and if you trust us, you're watching this right now, you trust us. Don't hesitate. Click the link. Get the information. Change your life. Make the shift that you need to just really excel and take your business, your life to the next level. Not just your business, your life, believe me. Ask my children. They're like, Mom, who are you? Ask them. We're all mompreneurs here. Ask them. My life has totally transformed, and so can yours. Guys, we love you. Alicia, I don't know if you have anything else more to say. We love you, and we're here to help you, and that's why we're doing this.
Thank you, Keisha. I love you too. Yeah, we want to make sure that you look at the phone numbers below. That we have information to the Superwomen phone call today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so get on the live call right there. And, of course, if you missed it, the replay, if you're watching the replay, of course. And then also go ahead and listen to the replay call of the Empower Hour call as well. And that will give you some more insight of Lisa and exact steps of what she does to be a team leader. I've been seeing more of her leadership skills and the new people as bringing up inside of there. So both of those are also good resources. So take a hold of all these free resources and really evaluate. If you saw information out there that you learned, that you take away, obviously when you put money in, you're going to get tons of more value. So you're going to put in the money in for, getting the live cast Saturday, and it's going to be $7 for a certain amount of time, then it's $17, and then after the live cast is going to be up like $20 from there. So make sure if you see it, take action right away because it's just going to go up from value. Thank you, my ladies. Anything else? We're going to close this out so we can get on the Superwoman call on time today and take massive action inside of your life and your mindset and really evaluate what we talked about here today to keep your gratitude forward. Thanks,
Absolutely.
guys.
Absolutely. Saturday's not going to happen again. It's a one-time shot, folks. Love you.
That's
See you all.
right. Love ya. Bye.
Peace.